Why this is going slow this morning. I have my DirecTV fixed, but not my internet was fine, but now it's going slow for some reason. So bear with me in the beginning. It's going slow for some reason. I have no idea why. So we're gonna see if it'll catch up. I tried going to the Apple store the other day and they just were not helpful at all. And if they're watching this, you were not helpful at Apple Store, Century City Mall, Westfield, you were not helpful. Flo was there with me, they were not helpful. Things are going okay. I'm trying to set stuff up, it's going slow. Yes, I'm on later than I normally am. I'm putting some stuff on here. It is 4 years the show. I started the show. Well, someone else started the show 4 years ago. That took it over, I should say, actually. I'll tell that story another time. Okay. So I'm typing. I will get on in a second. I don't know who's watching. Um, and I didn't feel the earthquake we just had. I did not feel it. Did not feel it. Okay, so did that. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I'm typing stuff in. I'm glad to be back to talk to you guys. I know it's been a while in the morning. I've been putting out videos, but it's been a while in the morning. And I got some stuff I want to thank some people for some stuff. So I'm just trying to get this thing is going a little okay. Now it's going a little faster. Okay. Save that. Let's go here. Save that. I gotta see who's everybody's watching me. I can't see anything yet. Okay, let's see if I can go on now. Your channel. For people watching, I know I'm on late. I'm usually on earlier than this. Let's go here. Juan, Cheryl, Matt. Hi, you guys. So, before I get started, I'm gonna be first transparent. It's 4 years I've done the show, of course. Also, I'm looking for if you have any spare change to pass on to me. I put it underneath the video too. I have a couple of bills I need to pay that I need to pay. And I want to thank the Teshma family who gave me a little bit this morning. Thank you very much. They're wonderful. I gave you a phone call too. In the recent months, with my roof collapse and rebuild. My indoor ceiling collapsed. I got to rebuild that at some point, and my floor, and our dog died, and a bunch of stuff just been happening. The money's just going out the door. I've been doing so well the last 6 months, and then all of a sudden, I guess it's my turn. So I'm just asking if you have any little piece of change, doesn't matter. I take Venmo, PayPal, Cashapp. I also have it underneath the video too, in the description. And if you don't, I understand too. I know I have your support either way. But a couple people have been really generous so far. Thank you very much. The Cash App and Zelle. Those are the 4 ways to help me out. Hope everybody's doing okay. I'll tell you about the earthquake in a second. Okay. But I've done this in a long time, but I've been really good, but some stuff just knocks me out. So anyway, so yes, uh, we had an earthquake in San Diego. San Diego, let's see. I would know it's because it's 3 hours away from me by car. So I want to see how many. We'll look up how many miles it's away. San Diego is 110 miles away. So we all were sitting here. I had DirecTV here because that's another story. I have them here fixing my dish, and obviously our phones all went off, and this alert came up to everybody. I guess in all of Southern California. My niece in Santa Barbara got it. To everybody in San Diego, scared the shit out of us. So that's what we got. Like one of those warnings. Scared the crap out of us. And I tried to see we had to turn on TV because we had to check the DirecTV anyway. And they're saying 6.7. That's a bit. I've been in a 6.9 and a 7.1. Those are big earthquakes. Those are scary earthquakes. I've been in those. But in San Diego, I'm like, well, we didn't feel anything here in LA. So we're all kind of scratching our heads. So my sister in Alhambra didn't feel it. Tammy Govea didn't feel it in Pasadena. I didn't feel it. Like, nobody felt it. But then my mother said her friend felt it in Compton. I'm like, okay. So I don't know. So apparently, because I'm telling you, anything over a 6-pointer, anything over a 5.5, that's pretty big. Anybody doesn't know earthquakes, that's pretty big. And like I said, the Loma Prieta back in '89, I was in that one in San Francisco, in the Bay Area. That was a 6.9. The Northridge 94 is a 6.7. When I was a kid, the Silmar was a 7.1. I mean, those are big ass earthquakes. I'll tell you, I was in Fresno a few years ago. It was a 5.5, and I was on the 5th floor, and I felt like the building was going to fall over. That shit's scary. I'm not scared of earthquakes until it's that big. But we didn't. We didn't. We didn't. We're good. Everybody's good here. So my peeps, nobody felt it. So, and now I say it might be a 6.2 or 5. Who knows? But either way, that's a chunk. But as most of you know, those of us who live in California or in any earthquake area, we grew up with them. We don't panic right away or anything. We saw LA Story. It's very much like that. We just continue our lives. But we know earthquakes are just part of our. I never think about them until they happen. It's so weird. Like I know other places have tornadoes and all that kind of stuff. And like ours don't have a season. It's just like they can happen anytime, any moment, any time of the day or night. We had an earthquake recently at nighttime. I didn't feel it. I didn't wake up. Usually I feel them. Usually I wake up, I feel them. So just want to tell you, we're okay. I'm okay. We're okay. Inglewood, we're here okay. Because I can't take no more tragedy going on here. No more at all. No, none at all. Also, I just want to mention JLJ this morning, the audio, there's an audio version. I released these in audio. And for the last 4 years, no one's listening to it until this weekend. This weekend and continuing today is the #1 audio show of my like almost 100 audio shows. It's been #1 every single day, getting huge numbers. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how I'm happy. It tells you this consistency, but I always release, even when I do a live one, I always release the audio version because some people just want to listen while you're at the beach. I don't know, at the beach. Like what's going on? Like, okay, right now it's April. At the gym, on a cruise. I don't know. Walking down the street in the car. It's just so I'm very so thank you whoever is listening. Thank you because this show does well for video does well obviously. But I'm like thank you so much and maybe because I haven't been on for a while. Maybe people are going for it because I haven't been on for a while. I don't know. I'm just flabbergasted. And this week at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern, all this week, it is a week of after JLJ After Darks. What I've been doing is rotating. 1 week is JLJ this evening. They come out at 5 p.m., a little earlier, Pacific, 8 Eastern. And then I switch and do JLJ After Darks. Those are a little later, 8 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern. Oh my God, all these numbers. 11 Eastern. And all kinds of stuff. And so this week, Serafini is part of one of my episodes. That's later this week, so you want to check that out. So there's some I've been just I share topics, talk about stuff. Thank you for the feedback. People are saying they've been enjoying them, kind of fun little things. I put out like 15, 20 minutes. Something in the evening. I'm trying to bring more stuff into the evening, spread things out on the channel. Sort of things we're trying. So thank you. Yes, I put Finola Hughes celebrated 40 years as Anna Devane off and on. As I posted my picture of her. I know Finola Hughes. So I posted a picture of us from the 2018 Emmys. So yes, that's out there. But thank you. So this week, so check out the JLJ After Darks. They're released later tonight. So they come out later. So I'm trying to do something else I can tell you. And actually, the story of this show, it was supposed to be a talk show. And it was like this really big talk show. And the guy who started Forever and a Day, it was gonna be his little baby. And he came up with the logo and the title and the music. I love that they have music for it. It was really cool. He come up with those and they decided to stop. But I decided to keep it, the name, and I repurposed it into a morning show, a morning talk show. I do. I never thought I'd be doing this. And 4 years later, we're doing it in hundreds of episodes. But I was like, I like talking to you guys. We've become. I mean, a lot of this was during the pandemic. We were all sitting at home, and so it's become this thing where when I can't do it, I actually miss it. I do. I miss it. So I'm so glad to be able to come back when I can. I haven't had a chance to record episodes for the morning. I did one recently. I think I did one recently. But I'm trying to see how many episodes we have. So we have around. My computer's like taking its time. What was that telling me? Okay, it's not telling me. Oh, we have like we're almost at 450 episodes. Oh my God. Okay, I guess we're getting there. We're getting there. Why am I wearing glasses? Because these are blue light blocking glasses. These are blue light blocking glasses from Swanwick. If you want to know more about them, I actually help sell them. They have a code and everything. My eyes are irritated today. Sometimes when I'm on the computer, I was on the computer all day yesterday, and sometimes when I'm on the computer too much, my eyes get irritated. So these help me not make my eyes not irritated. Actually, I wear glasses in real life, not always on screen because I hate the reflection stuff. So, but today I gotta wear them, so that's why I'm wearing them. I actually wear glasses in real life. I have to actually redo my glass appointment. Oh, yeah. So also, if you haven't watched or listened, we have all the episode, all the GH, Bold, and Wine are out. Now, if we listen for the week, and I am working on the Gates, Beyond the Gates, at least a 2 month review with me, Walker, and Tony. I got to work on that today. People are asking for it still, so I think we got to set a date. Tony was traveling for a while for work. Walker was moving, so that's what's kind of like so it's kind of crazy. So Penelope is writing checks she can't cash. Who is Penelope? Do that. I didn't feel. Oh, you missed me. Rebecca. I just said a whole thing in the beginning. No, I did not feel the earthquake. It's in San Diego, nowhere near me. None of us felt it here that I know of. I talked to Tammy Govey, nobody felt it here. So, you mean on probably must be on Beyond the Gates. Must be on. I'm not really watching Beyond the Gates. I know it's bad, but I have watched off and on, so I do have opinions. But it's not. I know it's not my regular viewing. I have to watch my 3 soaps that I'm doing that I do for work, and recently I've not had enough time to add more shows. It's tough. I wish on some level sometimes that I have to work so much and just watch TV and talk about it. I wish there's so many shows out there I would love to talk about. Like there's so many shows out there. I have a show called Have You Heard of Me? And I have a show called How Do We Meet Spotlight. I've been using those recently to talk about them a little bit, like shows I'm watching, and say, here's a great show. This is why I think why really quick. But I wish I could turn some of these into after shows. I just don't have time. There's some great shows out there, you guys. Some great shows on Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime and HBO Max and shows. There's so many great shows. I'm so far behind. I can't. There's so many shows in my list that I'm trying to get to. It's just too many. It's too many. There's just too many. Too many. So I don't even try anymore. I'm just like if I can, if I get if I have a few hours off, I'll try to binge watch something if I can. It's like I'm in the mood for it. You also see I'm in the mood for certain things. So like right now I'm in the mood of a lot of comedies. I gave up on Beyond the Gates because For Me Comes On, Johnson comes on. So you don't have that? You don't have Paramount Plus or Hulu? I'm assuming, or a DVR. Because I know for some folks it's here. Luckily for us in LA, it doesn't come on at the same time. It doesn't come on at the same time. We're very fortunate. It's all there. That's why I said it. So okay, I'll put it online. I'll put it on. So my Swanwick. You're not that expensive, so you get them. You get glasses link. They're good for you, and they have some. They have some that are also clear, not at least like good for outside. I know Beautiful Ashes. I know I'm on. I know it's been so long. I'm so happy to be on here. I'm like cheese and crackers. I've missed you guys. I missed this. This was my thing. I would come on. I'd wake up, drink my coffee, and talk to you guys about life, and wake me up. And then it was like I'm good for my day. But I've been having so many things in the mornings. I'm so glad because DirecTV said between 8 and 12 they came closer to 8. So I was very happy about that. So they're going now. I was like, God, come on. But it's just been so hard. And having to work, I got to make money, have to work. Cheryl Taylor asked, what do you think about the fan feud between Hallmark fans and GAC fans? I don't like feuds. I mean, fandoms to me are crazy. I love fans. I got fans. I love them. But I'm not that fanatical, I guess. I think it's a shame. There's enough to go around. I know certain things, obviously behind the scenes. I'm not going to talk about, obviously, out loud. And how GAC came to be out of Hallmark. And they have 2 different missions going on there. And I know GAC is very much more Christian centered. Hallmark is Christian-esque now these days, and moving to more inclusiveness, which to me is a Christian way anyway, but that's another story. But I feel like this room, I work with both channels. So I know Bill Abbott. I know the people at Hallmark. The folks on both channels are nice to me that I work with. As some of you know, I do the after. I haven't put it out yet, but I do the after shows for When Hope Calls and for When Calls the Hearts. So I stay out of it. You guys, people want to feud. I don't know why they're feuding. If there's enough to go around. I just think, oh, there's so many. I mean, like I said, I've learned when my roof collapsed, I was like, there's no life. There's no who gives a fuck. Life, there's some serious stuff happening in life right now, and it's like that stuff makes no sense to me. Just like whatever. It's like just let me. Everybody, you do you over here. You do you over here. There's enough room for everybody. And it's all these fandoms are all a little too much. That's my official statement, Cheryl Taylor. Sorry for the cussing, but it gets my nerves. It's just like so dumb. I'm just like I don't. You should be able to create whatever channel you want for whatever audience you want. I feel similar to mine. Like, don't tell somebody the other day tried to tell me yesterday on one of my shows how I should act on my show. None of I'll act however, whatever I feel like acting on my show. There's no rules. Every show, every channel makes their own rule. I mean, there's like big, giant rules on platforms, but when it comes to shows, it's freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and the freedom to make whatever channel you want. That's what we do. And if someone doesn't like it, then don't watch. Go somewhere else. There's plenty to go around. So it's like, so I'm just like, it's just completely, it's like, to me, it's like, you're going to try to tell me, James, well, you shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. I'll do whatever I want. It's my show. I do opinion television. That's what I do. So if I go give my opinion, I give my opinion. I usually give my opinion on stuff that I know, and stuff that's out there already. I don't make stuff up. I'm not trying to get hits and clicks and make stuff up. If it's out there already in the universe, then it's fair game for me to comment on it. In terms of, especially it's from the horse's mouth of people and things like that. I'm like, yeah, if they're talking about it, I can talk about it. And there are many times when I choose not to talk about it and ignore it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But back to Cheryl Taylor's thing. I love my When Calls to Heart, and I love my When Hope Calls. I don't watch Hallmark for other stuff or Jesus with others. Those are my two shows. Like I said, again, the behind the scenes folks are all super nice to me. And I have no problems with them. So I just wish the fans would all chill out. Just chill out. Because this When It Calls to Heart fans, there's hardly still fighting each other. All these shows, I'm like, stop fighting each other. Oh my goodness. It solves nothing. This makes you miserable. That's not the point. When I'm done with the show, I stop watching. I don't talk about it all the time. I don't hate watch shows either. So the people who do that too, I don't do that. So to answer your question, Sharon Taylor, she's probably like, who is this James JLJ person? He went crazy. Jennifer asks, how have you been? Rebecca, how are you doing? Duan, how are you doing? I know I usually am on earlier with more people. There was no announcement. The first time I've been on here doing this. Trying to fix things up. Yeah, so since you guys have seen me online, our dog died, Lucy. Many of you guys, if you want to see who Lucy was, check out my TikToks and YouTubes where she and I did a lot of walks. I'd always film. She had a lot of fans. I put her in a cute outfit and I'd walk her around the corner, around the block. And we would talk about stuff. And she was a cute little black chihuahua. She was only 9 years old. And it was a sudden death. It was one of those, she was fine. I mean, and then one day she wasn't. Then we were told she had renal failure, and then she literally went downhill within a week, and she passed at home with my mom last Sunday. So we took care of it and the whole thing. So very sad, very sad. They don't know what caused the renal failure. They don't know what caused it, and then we have no idea. And obviously, we're not going to spend money trying to find out. We're just like, well, she had it. Anything about it. So, but we might have some news soon on the dog front. We have some new stuff. So just stay tuned for that. This is after my roof collapsed last month. And it was kind of just kind of dealing. And now I got a new roof, but now I got to work on the inside. Oh my God, it's just money, 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 money. Our roof is $66,000, which I don't have. Luckily, I have good credit, so I'm not in debt, so I don't have any credit elsewhere. So I got financing for it. Insurance was not going to cover it, the whole thing. So I got to pay for it for the next 20 years of my life. How's that, kids? Oh, you guys shutting for me, but I appreciate your view. Bless your heart. Thank you. So it's like, well, actors like each other. They don't have any negative thoughts on other channels. Look at Laura write more with each other. Well, I mean, actors like to say like the fandoms. Well, fans and actors and fans are, as you know, are two different things. Right? They like the thing is, I always tell people all the time. Because I know I know Laura Wright, Michelle Stafford, and Steve Burton. I don't know Laura West. I love to know her. The thing is, this even goes with the Hallmark and the GSP. Actors are workers. They only make money, for the most part. They're gig workers like I am. We make money from gigs. That's how you make money, make the majority of your money. Many of them have families. They have this, many of them are just regular folk who do this for a living. And so for them, they don't view their shows the same way as fans do. They just don't. It's a whole different world. Many folks that fight each other are actually friends in real life. There are folks who are friends in the show who don't like each other in real life. It's like any job, right? You guys all have jobs. I mean, there are favorites, and there are people who have hierarchies, and there are folks like it's all kind of stuff. And I just know that I always tell people, most of these people, they just try to do their job. Being on a soap is a lot of work. Being even on a nighttime show, and you're doing 12 episodes a year, you're trying to get all the dialogue and the dress and everything. Then you got promotion. Like they're on a machine most of the time, just trying to work. So they don't view their characters the same way people view their characters. They don't view that they choose to be on a channel. They choose to be on a channel. It's a job for most people. And many of them can defend themselves if they have to. And they do something usually with fans. So it's kind of like I look at it in a much more just a bigger global way of just like it's they support each other. When Beyond the Gates came out, a lot of the actors were supporting Beyond the Gates on other channels. They're like, great, another soap opera, thank you. There's a new audio drama coming out called Montecito. A lot of soap stars are on that. Just like The Bay has soap stars on theirs. It's like everybody works. It's just everybody helps each other out. There are a lot of actors who support this channel, support me. Producers support me for this channel. We champion each other's stuff. I know my girl McCoy has a new film she did, a short film. So now I talked to her today. It's just like it's like we're all just trying to make content. And so we all know that that's like the soaps, there's no competition with soaps or anything. They just kind of everybody's doing their thing. So most of most of these people are they're fighting each other. You don't hear about a lot of infighting in some of these worlds, but in other worlds you hear it in soaps, in Star Wars, and Marvel, DC. There's a lot of fandom infighting and stuff like. But the actors themselves, you don't hear anything. They're like, okay. So I don't know if that's what you mean, Dawn, but I kind of see that. I'm like, yeah, there's no big deals. People live their lives like it's golden, 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 golden. Live in my you know the song. There's like some stuff going on behind me. It's really getting on my nerves. It's so loud in Inglewood. Wow. So yeah. So because of my roof collapsing and the rain coming into my house, you can see the water coming in on one of my shows. I think I did a JLJ this evening. I showed the video. It was horrific. It flooded my walk-in closet behind me or in front of me. It's in front of me. You can't see it. And I think the floor and everything got ruined. So I get that all the way done. But one of the great things I have is I have the extra carpeting. I use that. Daryl Taylor says the Team Lucas Team Nathan feud on because it's sick. Following that is really entertaining. The other seems Supreme Fantasy reality is really following that is really entertaining. It's still going. Oh my gosh! Like I thought it just would die down at some point. Oh no, it is still going, and Here's how I look at it as. Just like soaps or any long time show, they will have several couplings happen. And yes, those fans are very loyal to those couplings. So that's kind of, so it's like, that's good. I mean, that means that, so the Lucas Elizabeth fans and Nathan Elizabeth fans, that means they did their, and of course, Sherry, you can't forget, there's some folks still pissed because Jack died. Homeboy wouldn't leave the show. He wouldn't leave the show. What are you gonna do? He left the show. And so they're still hoping for that. So there's those three camps out there. And I always say Team Elizabeth because she's the main one. But there's three guys. So that means they did a good job. That means they did a good job. They got the fan base. And fans need to understand that that's part and parcel of watching a TV show and storytelling. And it's okay to be upset if your couple breaks up. That's kind of the point. It's like real life. You ever have friends, you're like, I love them together. Why did they break up? Or you watch a TV show, you're like, my favorite couple in real life broke up on HGTV or whatever. Like you're supposed to be upset. But then you move on to the next thing. Like it's kind of like, then you move on. Like, and your opinion may be like, it was the best when they were together. Okay, it's fine. But so you're not gonna open the possibility to anybody. You just can't. I mean, what if your favorite uncle, your aunt dies, and then he finds love again 10 years later? You're not gonna like your new aunt because the other aunt died, or they get like you have. It's like you have to kind of move on. That's how I look at it as. But I said, but you're supposed to be upset. You're supposed to be upset at first, of course. There are at General Hospital, there are liaison fans still. I'm like, dang, they are loyal. I'm like, they're putting Jason Elizabeth back together, but these fans are loyal. And that's how it is. But I'm on that show, I'm a Team Elizabeth. Yeah, like I want to see what she does. So that's how that. Beautiful Ash says, hey James, I'm good. Watching Beyond the Gates. Just restarted rewatching Dallas and had a record amount of sales last month. Good. Congratulations on the sales. Trust me on how that is. Congratulations on the sales. Good for you. That's great. We're watching Dallas again. I've been rewatching some of I do the Dallas after show, and some of them are just so good. Some good stuff. I've been rewatching a bunch of other things too. It's kind of like, look at that again. Let me look at that again. So you agree with me? So Sherry agreed? Okay, yeah. So you're a fan, not fanatical. Got it. Like me. There are some things that are, the Jack and Elizabeth fans, of course, I love them together. That was our whole thing too. 5 years, we were invested. Jack, listen, he wanted to leave the show. He wanted to leave the show. So they decided to kill him. So that Elizabeth could win. There's storyline. I'm a writer, so there's storyline reasons for things. But yes, there's always choices, of course, in storytelling. But anyway, so I'm with you. So anyway, so I'm just like, that's my whole take on that. I love both crowds, the hopefuls and the Hardys. I love them, and I try to just kill them with kindness. I've written 2 books, actually, Cheryl. They're on Amazon about my experiences back in the day with the Hardys. I mean, some of them were so mean to us, so mean to me during the whole Jack stuff. So that's kind of crazy. Growing up in Dallas, I always loved it. Dallas, of course. That makes sense. Makes sense. Just understood. Yeah. I wrote 2 books. They were very successful, actually. 2 books, 2 little short books on my experiences of being a Hardy. It's crazy. I went Ava and Jason, but call that job, but I was so for Rick and Ava. That's a great thing too. There's a lot of chemistry between people too. That's just wonderful. It's overabundance. So it's like the writers have to choose. You can't have Ava sleep with anybody in town. They could, I guess. But that's not really a riveting story. So it's kind of like, okay, how do you get it? Hold on, girl, because now I can do this. Cheryl, I can totally do this. I forgot. I can do this now in the chats. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go to Amazon. It's Kindle or paperback. So I would type it in, James Watts Jr. Hardys. So I'll put in the chat. Okay, the first book. It's like $4.99, girl. $4.99. I put it out 8 years ago, and I put it out 8 years ago, and it did really well for us. It's got a lot of 5-star ratings. You can read the reviews. There's a lot of reviews and ratings. It's all good. It's good. People liked it. I was like, this first book especially. Let's see, where can I? Yeah, I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. There's too many. They're available on Amazon. They're both on Amazon. They won't let me post the links are too long for this. I forgot they're too long for this. I can't just show it to you. So type in this book. So I'll give you the titles. That's the first book. And then I'm going to show the second book. Yeah, people like it. People love this book. You got mostly 3 stars, mostly 5 stars, 1 3-star, but people loved it. Let's see if I can find the other book. So that's the name of one book. And then this one came out in 2019. And they're little short reads, but I think one day I will do a book total. I have an idea of taking both of these, putting them together, and then doing a really big book. Here's the other title. Those are the 2 Hardys: Becoming a Hardy, Being a Hardy. And I'm thinking a third book will probably come out, and I will talk about that. Let me Jane and Being a Hardy. 2019. So we need like another book. Little notes myself. Both books. It's only $5. They're both you can get both books for like $10. Very inexpensive. So those are 2 titles. Those are 2 titles. And Charlie fans of like, yes, 30 years. Woo, yeah, I know. MS, hi MS. Sorry I'm late. I came on late myself. Hello. Do you know if soap opera writers pay attention to fan feedback, and are they ever influenced by it? For the most part, no. I tell fans this. They don't like hearing it when I tell them this, but no, they don't. They're so big. So writers are usually in their own homes or somewhere, sequestered, doing their thing. They have a lot. They have a lot of, usually up to 8 or 9 scripts a week. They have so much. Breakdown writers, script writers, they have so much to focus on. Many of them aren't online. They don't love them, just aren't online. If they're online, they're not looking at people's reactions. The reactions are usually from the producers and how the ratings are on some level. But they're writing sometimes up to 6 months in advance. So they're basically just writing. The head writers, there are a few more of those online. But again, I always ask people the question, who would they follow? if they were to take some of our fans, it's a general question. If they were to take general fans selections. Thank you, Cheryl. And Cheryl, well, you buy those 2 books actually helps me. So thank you very much. That's it. Let's give Cheryl Taylor a shout out. That actually helps me with my money. Selling my books helps my money situation. So thank you very much. I thank you so much. I appreciate you. See, if I hadn't come on, this would have happened. You would have known. Hope you enjoy them. Let me know if you enjoy them or not. I think I'm gonna do a 3rd book. I think it's time now. It's been 6 years. I think it's time to do the book. Okay, back to MS. So here's the question. Everybody's talking. Everybody's just like, as you know, online is a million ideas. So MS, who would they listen to? Because I'm sure everyone in this chat room, there's 10 people watching. I'm sure all 10 of us have at least 10 ideas of what the show should do, right? And there are probably 10 different ideas from the next person. So it's like, well, then who do you listen to? I'll say, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. And you would say, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. And she would say, listen to me. I know, like, so because fans feel like they know what's best, right? So then who would you listen to? So you can't, as a writer, you can't get into all that. You do, I think producers and stuff pay attention kind of to movements a little bit here and there. And you have to have each producer. We kind of like they kind of see what they're looking at ratings and stuff. So sometimes the ratings tell the tale, but a lot of times they're looking at, if people, fan events, they're seeing who's taking off a little bit. But mostly it's all in-house. They're making decisions based on chemistry of what they see, availability. There's salary stuff to consider. There's guarantees to consider. There's a lot that goes on to a soap opera. But I don't think any show anymore really. Every once in a while, like in the old days, especially, they did. Like with the rise of Urkel on Family Matters or Fonzie on Happy Days, or like there's some that JJ on Good Times. Like there were some ones they did kind of start to blow up. They featured them. So I think that's what it is. And but I know fans want the writers to listen to them, but it's too confusing. I mean, at this point, so just say General Hospital. So Elizabeth has what? Elizabeth and Lucky, Elizabeth and Rick. If Nicholas came back, Elizabeth and Nicholas. There were Liz and Franco fans, Liz and Finn fans. I wasn't. There were Liz and Finn fans. I mean, so we got 4 or 5 guys that she's been with over the years. There were some folks who wanted her and John Doe together, which was basically Drew, her and Jason. So who do you listen to? All the fan bases are big. So like so you go, okay, fans, we got to give it to you. And then that's also subjective too, because what if all the fans aren't online? So you go online and you get a poll done and they say it's Liz and Jason. But what if there's a lot more Rick and Liz fans out there? They're not online. So it's like, so that's also subjective. So it's kind of like this weird, when you start to say, I feel like it sounds so simple. Like you should listen to the fans, give them what they want. I mean, that sounds simple, right? But it's not that simple. It's much more nuanced than that. That's my long question answer to you, MS. I love that answer. I've been on 43 minutes already. Oh my God. I'm gonna grab something to eat and bring it in. Oh no, I have a donut right here. Winchell's. Oh shit. I almost dropped it. It's purple. I'll have that today. Does that make sense? But I think it's okay though to favor other couples than others. I mean, it's okay. I think it's okay if you like. I don't feel chemistry with these 2, but I like these 2. And folks, I always say this. I was not a Franco Liz fan for the longest time. And those Frizz fans hated me. The passion of 1,000 suns. I didn't give a shit. They hated me. But then, before he was killed off, I started to like because I'm open to the universe. I actually started liking the coupling. I don't know if the writing had changed or something. I was starting to get into it. Like, okay, I think now I see it and everything. And then just like, they killed him. Then I tried to tell the Frizz fans, I'm actually invested now, and they didn't want to believe me. No, there you go. We asked this thing, are you getting a chance to watch anything new, James? Yes, bits and pieces. There's a new show that debuted this month on Netflix. I'm going to talk about it on my show, Hollywood Movie Spotlight. It's called North of North. It's so good. I watched the first 4 episodes of 8 episodes. It's so good. It's about an Inuit woman in the Arctic in a small town, and the characters are so good. So I just started watching that. I was reminded of a show I want to watch. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's new. I'm watching The Residents now. I'm on episode 3. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it on Netflix. I just started watching Family Legacy on Paramount Plus. It's Famous Singers Kids. It's so good. And it's only half an hour, so it's like from MTV, produced by MTV. It is. I saw the ones with it was Peppa and Naughty by Nature's daughter. I know Tretch daughter. Then there's the one that's Will. It was DJ Jazzy Jeff's son, who's just like him. Belinda Carlisle's son. Like this, there's some fun stuff. They show them their parents' heyday videos and they react to them. It's hilarious. So I watched a bunch of episodes of that. I'm watching the new season of Survival of the Thickest. My girl, Michelle Buteau. Love her. I want her and the Italian to make it. I don't know. But I like watching episodes of that too. That's the latest kind of I've slid in to my rotation. I'm mostly watching shows I have to talk about. And I told you before, I did like Harlem. I didn't finish watching it. I started the first couple episodes. I like it. So I'll get there. I'll get there. So all these shows I've kind of started, but I haven't finished them. I have to do blocks. I actually left the house this weekend, so I was like, "Fuck this! I'm getting out the house. I'm going to go house. I think it was beautiful weather, and so I left the house. So that's why. But all I do is sit at home watch TV. Okay, go on. Taking my emails. What's going on? Real quick. Mid-century modern. Give me a second. This donut's not as good as it was 2 days ago. Well, um, mid-century modern. Loved it. So I did episodes. So I have a show called Hollywood Mini Spotlight. It comes out every Tuesday. It's audio only. Check him out, because I literally did an episode last week on it. So on that, so you'll hear my more intimate thoughts about it. I wish I could do an after show for it. I watched all the episodes, loved it. Rest in peace, Linda Lavin. I'm so sad. She was so good on it. I'm so sad. I like the sister. It's so what the thing about it is I'll just give you the broad strokes, because the guys from Will and Grace, I love their sense of humor, very irreverent, sometimes dark. This is a third or fourth show they've done together that I like. They had a show called Partners, I like also back in the day. They only lasted one season. So I like their quick wit, sense of humor stuff. I know it's a cross between the Golden Girls and Will and Grace. I totally get on some level, and it feels that way. But I will say, I think season 2 could be even better. And I think because now we know who the characters are, we got them in. I think if you do more the sister, add her more in there. They asked her to move in. She said no. I'm like, why? Move in. But I'm telling you, the last 2 episodes, well, one of the episodes is the death of Linda Lavin's character. So let's get ready. It's a tearjerker. Get ready for that. But yeah, so check out my show. It's called Hollywood Mini Spotlights. It's audio only. It's on any streaming service platform. I'll put it in the chat. So check us out. So check that out. And what I've been doing a lot. I've been watching a lot of documentaries because it's just one and done. I can't spell Hollywood. There you go. John was fine. And it's on all streaming platforms. So check it out. And you'll hear my thoughts on that. Not done it with stale. Well, you know what's funny, Beauty for Ashes? It's funny you say that. So I'll read out loud for people at home. She says, I really need to dive into your audio podcast more. And so what I'm trying to do it, because here's what's funny. My audio stuff does way better than my video stuff. I put out video because I have to. I'm an audio person. I'm a radio guy. I like audio. It's easy to do. Video guy, you gotta make sure everything looks right and this and all that stuff. But audio is so easy. I have so many hit audio shows. So you probably listen to any of my 25 audio dramas. I've always because what's funny is Candace Mack had to correct somebody. I think it was Soap Hub or somebody who said that Montecito was the first audio soap since the. I'm like, oh, no. Forever and a Day, which I was part of, was the first one in years. And then I have like 25 others. And others have others. I mean, there's a bunch of us doing audio stuff. I'm on Tomorrow's a New Day, which a new episode came out today. It's called Tomorrow is a New Day. No, and I play Richard. I play a lawyer. I'm bad. I'm an evil guy. So I have fun though. So there's a lot of audio soaps out there. I have 25 of them, with more to come. And some have famous people on them, some don't. Like it's all over the place. So I know a lot of folks just don't listen to my audio stuff. And because I do offer half of my content is audio and video together, you get a choice. Many of you guys will watch the video, and which I'm glad. Like, please, I want people to watch. Please come to JLJ Media and watch video too. But I have this whole audio life. I have a lot of shows that are just audio. Oh, wonder on. And if you go to JLJ Media, I have posted on there what the shows are. And every 2 months, I'll repost, which I'll do it again. So thank you, Beauty for Ashes. I'll do it again. Repost shows on JLJ Media, but I do most of the time anyway. So I'm gonna do repost today a bunch of shows so you guys can see them and decide just well here's what's going on. And I'll post them on here on YouTube so you guys get an idea. So some of you guys are my YouTube folks. Because I mean, they're very successful. I mean, I'm very happy. There's some shows I know could be more successful if people knew about them. But I do also know that some of my shows, people like General Hospital, it's a huge. We get more downloads. We get views. Sometimes it's the same. Sometimes I mean, it's very successful for us. My show Forgotten Hollywood, which is all audio, is huge. So yeah, so we got some good stuff on there. So yeah, be right. I got you. I think you would like also Have You Heard of Me? I have a couple of video ones on here, but Have You Heard of Me? Check that out too. I think you might like. I think you might like that one actually, because I go back in time and pick certain things from the '70s to the 2000s. So what we have is we have Forgotten Hollywood, which is the beginning of time to the '60s. So like a classic, which is around the '40s to the '60s, the Art Deco time. Then Have You Heard of Me, which is the '70s to the 2000s, and then I have How to Swing Spotlight, which is the 2000s or 2020s. So we cover every decade on this program on this thing. Thank you for Ashes for getting me to kind of realize I got to do some more work on that. Advertising wise, get out there. So I have some ideas. So thank you. See, I love talking to my lotties. You guys help me out on stuff. Because I mean, I'm running two households, two businesses, my life, kids, grandkids, helping my mom. I have a lot going on. I do not know everything. I can't get everything. So I will fully with that. And then, but also on a side note, in the middle of all, and I say all of that, and then I got recertified in a bunch of my certifications. I went back and took my tests. I passed them. And I also passed my paramedic skills test. I know. I'm not going to be a paramedic. I'm not going to do that. But I do have the capabilities. I do know my anatomy and stuff. So it's kind of crazy. And I'm the opposite. I'm visual. So I've listened to, I've listened. Oh, yeah, Dahlia. And what? It a little, Have You Heard of Me? I forgot how it. Okay. Yeah, listen, you're visual. So I know, as I'm saying, please, if you're visual, great. Keep watching my visual stuff that comes out. I got plenty on this channel too of that. But I do have but I just want people to know I do have a whole audio side that is out there. And it's audio on purpose. It's just audio. And it may have an occasional video. My Ernie Pyle podcast, occasionally I've done video because I actually went to Ernie Pyle Museum. So I want to have people a choice to be able to see what I saw. See what I saw. Yeah, see what I saw. So it depends. So I love that my show What is getting all attention. We have a new series I'm proud of called What If No One, I can't even spell it. It's called What If No One Answered the Call. I spelled that wrong. But What If No One Answered the Call? It's a great 20-minute series, a real life series of first responders and nurses and stuff, and it's really good. And I'm working on something with that. Doug has to host that, but I might be hosting a larger version of that. Well, I can't open a link. Open a link. Oh well. I'll get to that later. Okay. But I'm very proud of that show too. I'll be right back. Um, yes, be right back. Talk about yourself. Oi! I'm coming. I think I'll open my door. Open the door. Open the door. Weather's getting better. Weather's getting better. Actually, sometimes I listen to those old radio CBS radio mysteries. They should come on the radio in the 70s and 80s. So I'll add JLJ podcast to the mix. So I came on this morning and changing lives. It's open. I had to open it up. Let me see what's going on here. I'm getting a text. Let's talk about eggs. Let's talk about eggs. Mm. These eggs were like a lot of money. Right, Matt? Mm. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for buying them. You thought they're really cheap. Cheryl's going to take you back in time. We're talking 8, 9 years ago. So you're gonna be taken right back to time. There's Brown A21. No, I have chickens. I can't have chickens. They won't let me have any. You all want some chickens? Oh, I don't. So, folks, been on 66 minutes. My station identification this is JLJ Media. It's our 4-year anniversary of the show, JLJ This Morning, live. Many of you have been with me from the beginning, so thank you during the pandemic. We made it through the pandemic into a crazy world right now. Let me sip my tea on that one. This is my first morning show in a long time. I just went through a lot of stuff recently, which kept me from being here in the mornings, especially when they were fixing my roof, rebuilding my roof. It was collapsed. It was very noisy. I had to leave my place of residence while they were here. It was one day I tried. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It was just too much. Um, Food poisoning. Ugh. Well, Cracker Barrel, not for place Cracker Barrel. Anyway, sorry, station identification. So thank you. Yes, thank you, Cheryl. So yeah, so 10 years of the channel, 12 years of the channel, 4 years of the show. We have JLJ this evening, JLJ After Dark. The JLJ After Darks are all coming out this week. So after 8 p.m. Pacific, they will be released. Marissa Serafini is one of my guests on one of them. Speaking of Hardy, Cheryl, me and Marissa was an ex-Hardy. Well, she's still a Hardy, but she was at my ex show. And so I just want to say things. That's what we're doing here. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, some people think they're subscribed, they found they're not. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are. I'm almost to 6,000 subscribers. Like I'm like a few hundred away. No, less than that. Few like tens away from 6. You're new, okay, show. So 6, yes. So check out. And also, since Cheryl is new, I want to make sure I say this to people out there too. So it's a good reminder. Some of your longtime shows, I've been doing the after show for them for years. So for When It Calls to Heart, I've been doing it since season 1. So on this channel, you have playlists. You can go back and watch my shows that I've done. If you're a new person, want to hear my thoughts on stuff. Now, there is a glitch for Hardy's. Season 6 to season 7, because of the pandemic, then Marissa left the company, and I didn't do the show without her. Then we reconnected. So I might be doing I'm saying it here first. I might go back and do a rewatch and fill in those episodes with my opinions. I'm really thinking about doing that. So just keep that in mind. It might be happening. So there's that. But I'm also asking, I'm going to ask you for any donations today. If you have any little bit counts, there's nothing too small. If you have anything, I put it underneath the video, but in the chats, I take Venmo, Cashapp, PayPal, and Zelle. I can put it in chats again. Hey, just tell me about some just immediate expenses. I have my long-term things set up, but I just got wiped out. I got between the dog and the roofs and everything, I got wiped out. So I want to thank the Teshma family who sent me a little something. Thank you this morning. It actually called me to check on me, which is even more invaluable. Got to hear their voices, which was very nice. I want to thank them. And my buddy Andrew Snyder, same thing. Thank you so much for your donation too. That was very sweet of you guys. So, and I'm just trying to. It's been a long time since I've asked for any help. It's been a long time. I've been doing so well, and something just. We're all one disaster knocked out. So I'll put it again in the chat just so you guys can have it again. But it's underneath the video. I do take Venmo and Cash App. I have all of them. They all go right to me. And then Zelle. Tell your friends, anybody know Lotties who love me, tell them also. And then PayPal. Okay. I can't spell all of a sudden. There you go. So I have Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. Those are where I take it. Goes directly to me. It'll go straight to my bills I have immediately right now that I'm trying to put together. And thank you. Any little bits. Yeah. But also while you're here, like the page, that helps. Subscribe to the page, that helps. And while you're watching, that actually helps me also. Helps you make money on here too. Like we'll do that. So we'll try to do more of these, obviously, my morning show. So sure, I think that's I think I just now hopefully that answered your question. Any little bits. I mean, like I said, I always say 100 pennies equal $1. It all adds to something. So just I got completely wiped out. And I'm waiting for some money to come in. It's not going to come into the end of the month. Towards the end of the month. And I got some long-term stuff set up. So that's not until the end of the month. And it's close to my birthday. My birthday's coming up in a month. Can't believe it. I'll be here in LA. Because my birthday's May 10th. Mother's Day is the next day. It's gonna be here for my mom. We can't leave her alone. So I'll be here for that. So that night, so my friends in LA, who wants to take me out? You can take me out. I'm open. I have no plans whatsoever. And it's not a milestone birthday, but I'm turning 56. I mean, it's an accomplishment, but it's not a milestone birthday at all. Beautiful Asher says she watched a blogger that keeps saying eggs are $19 in Cali. Oh no, that's not multi-pack. Beautiful Asher, that's not a multi-pack. No. That person's not lying. When I saw that eggs were $12.99 and $13.99 for medium size dozen eggs, not extra large or large, but medium. I'm used to paying $3.99 to $5.99 for extra large eggs a dozen. Not anymore. It's like when gas went up a while back a couple years ago, and we were at $8 a gallon, $7 a gallon in certain areas. People were like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "I'm dead." I took pictures. Like, here it is. And we didn't pay it, but there was some that they're up to $70 a gallon. So I'm like, California, we get screwed over. Anyways, we do. Comes to that. It's a little crazy. So no, I've seen, and this is so funny. I was joking about the egg talk, and because Matt said it in his Zoom on Saturday, he was tired of the egg talk, and now all of a sudden I'm talking about eggs. Matt's probably like, screw all y'all, and he probably left the chat. He's like, I can't see this anymore. I was just kind of joking, but now it's kind of like, now we're done with the eggs. I love talking about the eggs because to me it's comical, but it's also, but it is a representation of where we are right now. It's like before, it was toilet paper before. That was a big thing. But I think eggs are where we are right now. It's just like eggs is not what's for dinner. No. And the funny thing is, I'm not a huge egg fan. Matt's still here. Okay, he's still here. I'm not a huge egg fan. I like eggs and stuff. I like deviled eggs. Oh my god, I love eggs. I'll make it myself, but I like them. But I'm like, but now I'm cognizant of. I have a dozen eggs in my refrigerator, and then I had the actual hard-boiled eggs I bought. Thank you. I want to thank in this chat it's Brown821. Thank you, Brown821, for your donation. Thank you very much. Tapping to you out loud. That's going to help. That's going to totally help. Thank you very much. Yay! Thank you. Yes, I know she's going through a lot too. She knows how it is. We know how it is. And it's funny how things are in motion. They take a while to complete. You have things when you're selling stuff or buying. I mean, it's all kind of takes a while for things. So she knows exactly how it is. I know she does. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because you were distant. That's what it was. Them eggs were like, we're gonna get you, Matt. Talking shit about us. The egg, this is the egg kind of. I think it's. I mean, it's kind of. I bring up the eggs kind of for comedy, because it's kind of like but it is really weird when you go to the store and the eggs are gone. Like there's no eggs. I was like, this is crazy. I went to a regular grocery store. We have in LA. We have Ralph's. I remember going to two separate Ralphs. That's your store, Matt. Ralph's, yeah. So that's a Ralph, which is Kroger for other people across the country. I went to Ralph's and two stores, no eggs and no bread. Sold out. Brown, you're always good to me. Don't even no sorries. Trust me, that's totally gonna help. I actually have a bill for that one. That'll go right. I'll pay on my PayPal. That's it. So thank you, Brown21. I have a bunch of like little bills that if I don't pay them, they become bigger. So I'm like, if I can keep them little, they'll be fine. So you're helping with one of them. Thank you. But yeah, with eggs, it was just weird going to Ralph's, and I was like, you said it was sold out. See, I'm a huge Beautiful Ashes. I'm a huge egg fan in salads. I'm with you. Tuna, chicken, potato, love eggs. And that. Not a huge scrambled egg fan, but I don't mind scrambled eggs with cheese. But I like poached eggs. Eggs are easy, things like that. I do. Take my shoes off. Nothing on. I do. So yeah, so that's kind of what I You. Do, 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 do. I just don't get why you pay so much for eggs. Do they come from? Right, exactly. They coming from fucking pigeons and shit. I don't know what's going on either. It's the weirdest thing. Well, no, it's the bigger problem is around A21, bird flu, farm conditions. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here in America. I mean, it's a whole thing. I'm not gonna get into the weeds of all that, but it's a whole thing about it. That's why they're going up. There's a whole thing going on. Oh, like, yikes. Yikes, doodle. I think I'll make the post on it. I'll make the I'm gonna put eggs as the thumbnail for the show. Thank you, Matt. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have eggs for the show. Eggs. That's what we're gonna do. I'll make the thumbnail. Oh my god, I love it. Here we go. Now I like that one. Oh my god, these eggs are broken. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna post that. Broken eggs. Hilarious. And just to let people know at home who were on earlier, I did not feel the earthquake. It was in San Diego, 110 miles away from us. Um, but we did get the weird alert that scared all of us this morning. But it wasn't. But I lived so far away, did not feel nothing. I'm safe and sound and fine. Okay, yes, I do. Eggs. That's so funny. I made it. I did. I made it the thumbnail. I made broken eggs the thumbnail. That is hilarious. Oh, thanks for all the likes, and because we got some good likes. So outside, there's a guy, somebody named Jay. Hey, James, I'm from Inglewood. Oh, you're from Inglewood area, enjoying content. I've never been able to see your live, but see another Inglewoodian. I can't see what your thumbnail is. Hi, Jay. From Inglewood, Inglehood. You know how it is over here. Welcome. I will never call it I would. They're trying that for a minute. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. No, I would here. No, I would here. So speaking of eggs, so are you from? I mean, you're from. Were you born and raised in Inglewood, or did you come to live here? Just curious. I was born in L.A., but then we moved in Inglewood back in 1978 when I was 9 years old. Therefore, I just bought 10 large eggs, which I was too. See, that's the price, Andrea. That's the price I like. But I mean, ours were like $2.99, $3.99. I'm fine with that. I'll even pay $4.99 for eggs, especially the large ones. I'm good. But they're way more than that now. The lowest ones I've seen are $6.99. That's the lowest. Now it's for a half dozen eggs. Those usually are the ones that are $2.99, $1.99. They're cheaper. So it's crazy. Oh, I was saying, okay. I'm sorry, Cheryl. I gotta get back to that. I know I talk fast sometimes. No, I'm saying, Cheryl, that I actually have. We've had many of the stars on the show, so I'm just saying, if you're new to my channel or my shows, that anybody who's watching also, I do have playlists for every show. When Calls to Heart, we've been doing them since season 2 when we started in the studio. So if you want to go back and watch, because you missed them, you just want to watch it or see who we interviewed back in the day, you can go back to those playlists on my channel. Just put in look up When Calls the Heart season 3 or When Calls the Heart season 4, and you can go on there. You'll see the playlist of our reactions and the interviews with people. I would say you can check those out if you've missed it. I know I've got some new people have found me now, but I always have everything up on my channel. That's all I was just trying to say. But I'm also currently interviewing folks from When Calls the Heart 2 in between seasons. I just had Natasha Burnett on, who's wonderful, and I'm working with Pascal Hutton, who plays Rosemary, my girl. To have her back on. So just letting you know that I was just letting you guys know that there's, because some of us are like, I just found your show. I can think, doesn't everybody know my show? But they don't. And so I was saying that I've had many of the stars on the show, and I also had many reactions to the show. So just check it. And I was mentioning something about season 6 to season 7. You'll notice there's like 3 episodes or 4 episodes of season 6 in the beginning, then it stops. And then at season 7, we pick up later. It's like there was a whole bunch of weird stuff that happened in between there. So I might go back and fill that in with newer episodes if I can find the time. Hope that clears it up. I talk fast sometimes. I was kind of trying to get that out. There's Jacarius. I've had better weeks, but but today I am doing okay. That's how I look at it. I'm trying to answer in the moment. Last week's was a little shitty. This week I'm doing much better. How are you doing, Jacarius? Because Jacarius does things. All right. He does things. Okay. Like good things, fun things. Doing it. All things. I love it. Things I just did. I did just find you, by the way, I'm retiring. So he just found me. I always forget. Not everybody knows who I am. I have to think I'm famous. Nobody knows who I am. So good. So yeah, I have When Hope Calls season 1 on here too. We did the whole season 1. So yeah, you're more active on Blue Sky. Got it. Everybody's more active on Blue Sky. And you're feeling better today. Good. Yes. Hey, I'm honest and transparent. There's been some rough times, and there's times and sometimes I'm okay. We do both. We do both on here. We do both. Good, not good. We'll do both. Hey, it's fine. Well, I'm hoping to start doing more Zooms again. Right now, so I do offer Zooms, and we have a good time. And I'm going to do once a month recently because of my schedule. I'm hoping to bump it up again because I missed them too. I missed them. Again, the conversations have been just amazing these last couple of Zooms, and we were on for like another 3.5 hours. We get this. People got to talk. People talked. I will say that. That's why I love it. People talked, and I needed it. I was like, for me, I needed the Zoom this weekend, and I'm glad we had it. Then after the Zoom, I left. I went out with Flobo. We had a good time in Hollywood. I got mad at the Apple Store. They couldn't help me. I have these 2 dead keyboards, I think. Where are they? They're somewhere in here. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's okay. You come when you get a chance to come. That's how it is. But I'll do more. Birthday plans? No. I got money. Where to go? I can't do nothing. I have to start paying an extra $700 a month on a couple of things starting next month because of this roof and everything. So my money is all spent. I can't do. nothing. So I just told people, because Mother's Day is the next day. So I just told people, Mother's Day, we're gonna stay at home or whatever. But I said I have siblings, they can take over that day. But for my birthday, it falls on a Saturday too. I got a wonderful Saturday night, and I don't got no money. So it depends on my family. I told them all, friends, flow all of them. You want to take me out? I'm here. Just James got nothing. So, and usually for birthdays, we don't. The person's birthday, we don't have to spend money. So I don't know. I'm going to Vegas the weekend before that for an event. So I might, while I'm there, try to relax. Maybe I don't know, but I don't know. But I got no plans. I'm turning 56, so to me, it's not a big deal. So I mean, it's whatever. You have a great time. It's well worth it to everybody. I know. Have a great day, Cheryl. Thanks for coming in. And I see you watch any soaps in 2 weeks. Wow, aren't you curious? Not watching any soaps. And Matt, of course, yes, Zooms are group therapy. I know. I needed. Even just listening to you guys, I needed it. I just need the community, and we just and there's some folks who could make it. They paid, but they couldn't make it, so I was talking to them. But it's yeah, I love it. That's good. That's right. So I feel like I've been held away from you guys from doing any of these things. I'm glad we're able to do it now. I'm glad you're making money on your paintings. That's really good. That's very good. So I have your painting sitting right here. I tell you, so I see right next to me. I have it right over here. I gotta frame it. I just haven't framed it yet. But it's right next to me on my desk right over here. So about 89 minutes. Well, now it's not the morning anymore. Now I have to get off. It's not the morning anymore. It's the morning. The morning is dead, even in California. Well, thanks for joining me for this hour and a half. This was wonderful. I'm gonna try to come back on tomorrow if I can. Can I tomorrow? Let's just go tomorrow. Oh, I can't. Well, I can't. I could. Let's see. Let me look at my book. That's good. That's very good. You're busy. Yes, I'm gonna try to come tomorrow. I think I can. I think I can. Folks, I'm James Lott Jr., of course. Again, you can still continue to support and give if you want to. Super chats are fine. Anything you can do to help me out, it's great. Like the channel, subscribe. Everybody have a good day today. It's Monday, beginning of a week. Let's make it better than before, right? I love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Bye.